Walls of the cottage. The tall ash tree is still. A dream ago, witches were cursed, gages given, priests killed, bad bargains driven. But now this night lies like loam about the coffined past. I stand here under the hill on the very edge of the real world. Wraiths rise outside the gloom and finger our fate without spite, coldly. There is no wind, no sound. The nether rock is held by the weightless gravity of silence, and from the tunnel of the air no star shines. This is the grey, crystal arc of the present. The house, the tree, the grass tremble only in the moonlight of my mind.
Michael Crump moved from England to the southwest of Scotland about 15 years ago. He bought a small holding near Money Ive, which he developed as an organic farm.
What can you tell us about why you started to write and what brought you to this part of Scotland?
Well, I suppose it's in the poem Arkenstone, really, because it's a sort of astonishment at finding myself in this place, or it was then. An astonishment that I should even be here where I don't belong, where I suddenly find myself looking around and seeing things that other people have seen for centuries, maybe, and I've not realised before. That's all it is, a kind of extraordinary astonishment that everything should come together to find me in this place at this moment. Especially when there's anything like the strange emotional feeling of late evening. That's the kind of thing that started me off writing, really. Heron. Age is clothed in stick-thin rigging of bones, and grey, dusty feathers, carried down by great wings that flap along channels of air. Bird of time, you stand at the edge of the stream in a brittle, lapping dream, marking the running of days and years through the slithery fishways between old known pebbles and brown stones. You wait till I see you from my different world, joining your different worlds of sky and soil with the pivots of crane legs, charting them by secret signs, invisible as the sea, and then rise, slowly, and slowly swim into your air again, and leave my island presence without fear or hate, but with a lofty, maritime disdain. Hen. It was worst at first. Before I picked up from the end of the bar, where she cowered, breathing noisily, still pinning me, the feed bins, spare stobs and stalls, down with the dart of her eye, the hen who was too old to be left to die. I didn't mind later. The nipping of feathers, slitting of bone, thin red blood dripping on stone, cut of my knife against stretched skin, grasping for innards, the suck as my hand came out of the cave of ribs. No, it was waiting, planning her plumpness into my hands, breaking before I touched it her bendable neck, sensing her lonely speculation and knowing that I was the end of it. My skill, or lack of it, only would handle this kill.